Okay, so here is our look back at the MarbleHead Quarry. But first, you have to see me first. And here I stand, your magical adventure here. Here is our look back at the MarbleHead Quarry. And so here is a historical landmark, and also it has been abandoned. And today, we'll do our look back adventure of this for this year. Anyways, without any further ado, get those like thumbs up with me, and let's go. Before we get into the inside of the quarry, let's take a look to something that's very close by before we enter. Anyways, let's get right onto it. We'll check out that, and then we'll get into the inside of the MarbleHead Quarry. Part of the quarry from over here. Here I am in the woodsy part of it. First, we'll take a look at what you'll see over here, and then we'll take a look at the opening of the quarry through here. There's an opening that we'll take a look, and then we'll get to the bigger part in just a few moments. Here I am at one part of the abandoned structure. This right here is part of a mining mill, which is what this is. This is a mining mill. We'll take a look at that, and just before we go up to the MarbleHead Quarry, the inside of it. You can see it is taking on a fair bit of growth. Right there, you can take a look down here. Right through there. We'll take a look at the far end. Just right through there. So there's a lot of mossy growth on this. So here is what it looks like from over here. So this right here is a mining mill from a long time ago. We'll take a look at that. We'll also walk in the inside of here too. Oh yeah, so this is the middle part. Almost like something out of the Alien, but more different. Just by the looks of it, though. We'll take a look in the inside. And yeah, just in the inside of this. Here I am in the inside of the middle part of this abandoned structure seen here. You can see we got some thing there. We got way down here. Might be hard for me to actually go through here, but I'm gonna actually zoom down so you can take a look just right over there. So you can see all this right there. I'll zoom just right down there. This is as far as I can go with my zoom. I could crouch down a little bit. We'll take a look up over here. This is the inside view of it. Okay, take a look over here. Just gonna bend down here. How interesting this looks. So it's almost like an abandoned ghost like town, almost, but completely different. Going on the more the eerie side of it, seen here. You can see the other back side over there. There's a lot of moss upon it than from before, seen here. Wow. I can definitely sense some like haunting, like ghost vibe up here. So yeah, now that we saw the inside of it, now let's take a look at the inside of the MarbleHead Quarry, the first part, before we get into the bigger part. You can see that there's a big huge log just right there. That's where that rock is seen just right over there. Take a look into this opening part first before we get to the much bigger part of it. We'll take a look peek into here, and then we'll take a look at the entranceway. Just gotta be careful how I walk over here. You can see water there and the inside of that. See in there. Look up at the roofing. Be careful how I walk into here. We can't walk actually into over here because there's a whole like water area there that we cannot like step in because it's kind of probably a little kind of deep. But you can see the inside of what you see just from over here. Now we will take a look into the bigger part from over here. And yeah, again, this could be a hot spot for ghost activity. So some hauntings may have happened over here too. Now we will enter in. I lost my zoom function. Why? I have no clue why. I repeat, I just lost my zoom function. This has got to say something. That this spot is probably an actual haunted location. My zoom function is not working already. That's gotta say something. Now it's working. Why is that? We only got just a few, like about 10 minutes, and then we got to go to our next spot location. Over into there. But first, let's take a look up over there. I just got to be careful here. Here's me in the inside of the MarbleHead Quarry. Just right here. Just gotta be careful how I walk up here though. Here. About there. This spot has been abandoned for, who knows, a very long time. And has tides with ghost tides as well. Take a look over here. We'll take a look through there. And then we'll go right into over there. We'll take a look at that opening right there too. This also looks like something out of the Predator movie, sci-fi. That is, just by the looks of it. This is just looking through here. there. And then we get down to over here. We'll try and maybe walk over here if we can. We'll have to be careful. There is a ramp there that I could take. Here. I did see a pentagram from a long time ago, so we'll see if that's still here. See, I see the water. You see that right there? I'll take a look at that too. I believe the pentagram was right there. Could take a look at over here. On that side there. I'm up now, so I can take a look. You see, we got lots of numbers and letters right here in red. You can hear my echo. See here. Wow. Wow. Not bad for our look back for this year, 2025, at the MarbleHead Quarry. And then over here is this mining like cart or something there. Hope we can make it out. Just right there. It's very easy. See. Guys, put on my bright so you can easily see it a little bit more better. Just right there. I turn it on my bright so you can easily see it. We gotta get on back because we got our next spot location. We gotta be there just before 2 o'clock because we wanted at 2 o'clock to our next spot location. So this here is an old mining cart. Seeing there. That's what that was. Not going to work our way back now because we got to be to our next spot location at 2 o'clock sharp. Here. So we've just seen back there. Now we're gonna have to walk way up here. I got to take it easy how I walk up from here. So now you've seen it on this side. You've seen the other side from before. We'll take a look at the opening over here on the walk up here. You can hear water drips inside here too. This is inside the MarbleHead Quarry. There's some changes that have slightly been made already, and what there is. Now it's time to head on back because we got to get to our next spot, which is a museum that we got to be there at 2 o'clock sharp. Okay, so this one here brings us to video to a wrap and close. Thank you for tuning in and coming along with me on our look back adventure of the MarbleHead Quarry, MeadowCreek. So I'll see you all back to our next spot location. From yours truly, a master adventure, Reese. Peace, with love and blessings. Namaste. At the MarbleHead Quarry, and now we're off.